Hello dear friends, in this episode we go to two hidden beaches on the island Ibiza. Their names are Cala Salada and Cala Saladeta. But first don't forget to subscribe. Let's start. Cala Salada, Cala Salada and Cala Saladeta are two stunning twin coves with crystalline blue water. They are in a closed bay surrounded by pine trees in Ibiza, Spain. Cala Salada is a cove of sand and gravel surrounded by forests surrounded by nature, 4 kilometers from Sant Antoni. To the left of the cove, there is a family restaurant and old fisherman houses. They store small boats and fishing utensils in them. You can reach Salada via narrow, winding roads characteristic of this part of the island. Rocky headlands frame Cala Salada and its little sister Cala Saladeta. They are often mistaken due to their proximity and for having an almost identical name. Both coves are preserved in their natural state. They offer one of the most beautiful spots on the island of Ibiza. From Cala Salada, you can walk to Cala Saladeta through a stretch of rocks, 100 meters, where there are also some fishermen's huts. Cala Saladeta has white sand and turquoise crystal blue water. The water of this place to swim is spotless and its transparency is impressive. When the tide is not very high, you can walk from one cove to the other. You can also swim from Cala Salada to Cala Saladeta. The closed bay protects them and their waters are calm, resembling a sea pool. When you get to Cala Salada by car or bus, you'll arrive at the car park. From there you'll have to walk a few minutes to get to Cala Salada. The White House at a distance between the pine trees is the only restaurant of Cala Salada. On the rocks, to the right of the restaurant, you can see the fishermen's huts built in the rocks. If you walk on the rocks at the right side of the cove you'll reach Cala Saladeta. Follow the girls on the pic. Walking from one to the other cove takes a few minutes. You'll see more fishermen's huts on the way. The view from the walk on the rocks is stunning, a beautiful, inviting bay with crystal clear water. On the left is Cala Salada and on the right, its little sister Cala Saladeta. Many people stay on the rocks between the two coves and jump head first into the water. You can walk on the rocks to go from one cove to the other. You can also take a path on the mountains at the back of the coves. This is Cala Saladeta, one of the most beautiful beaches in Sant Antoni, with turquoise sea. Cala Saladeta is undoubtedly one of the most exhilarating spots in Ibiza, which makes it a really popular place, especially in July and August. This white sand beach with turquoise waters has a wide area to lay the towel, and stone fishing huts at the side. The cove is isolated, but a narrow path along the rocks communicates it with Cala Salada, where there's all kind of services. Cala Saladeta is one of the most magical corners of Ibiza, a beautiful cove just 4 kilometers from San Antonio de Portmany. You'll love its white sand and crystal turquoise waters and a natural setting of great beauty, a barely undeveloped environment. Under the rocky cliffs at the end of the beach, we found 4 stone huts where local fishermen keep their small boats and utensils for fishing. The truth is that they give it a very authentic and exotic charisma to the beach. What especially highlights this place is the deep green of the trees and the typical Mediterranean vegetation that surrounds the area, creating shadows to protect it from the sun at the hottest hours of the day. Cala Saladeta is very famous, which makes it a busy beach during the months of July and August. If you go there, you must go prepared with food and drinks because there are no service bars or restaurants. Nearby, across a small path, we can reach Cala Salada that features restaurants. There are aloe vera, cacti and pine trees along the little path on the mountains at the back of the coves. The beach is renowned for its stunning natural beauty. The crystal-clear turquoise waters and the surrounding rocky landscape make it an attractive destination for visitors seeking a tranquil and picturesque setting. Cala Saladeta is accessible by a short and scenic walk from the neighboring Cala Salada. Visitors can follow a path along the coast to reach this smaller, more secluded beach. The beach is characterized by fine white sand and clear, shallow waters. It's an ideal spot for swimming and snorkeling due to its calm and transparent waters. Cala Saladeta is not heavily developed, and there are limited facilities on the beach. Visitors often bring their own supplies, including food and drinks. There might be some basic beachside restaurants or bars depending on the time of year. While Cala Saladeta is not as crowded as some of the larger and more popular beaches on Ibiza, it can still attract visitors, especially during the peak tourist season. Its relative seclusion compared to other beaches adds to its charm. The potentially sweaty result is well worth it when you arrive at the smaller, quieter beach with amazing snorkeling opportunities. After all, a quick dive into the sea and you're instantly refreshed. There are no tourist amenities or chiringuitos unless you want to trek or swim back over to Cala Salada, so pack a picnic, bring an umbrella and enjoy the chilled-out vibe. Potentially sweaty result is well worth it when you arrive at the smaller, quieter beach with amazing snorkeling opportunities. After all, a quick dive into the sea and you're instantly refreshed. There are no tourist amenities or chiringuitos unless you want to trek or swim back over to Cala Salada. So pack a picnic, bring an umbrella and enjoy the chilled-out vibe. Thanks for watching till the end. Stay healthy and travel whenever you can. Traveling is our passion.